Welcome, it's Denome and welcome to This Week in Crypto. This week I will show you how you can actually participate in an $80,000 airdrop. I will talk about the biggest news that happened in the past week. I will talk about why I think the crypto market still has a lot more to grow. And at the end of the video, I will show you some opportunities and how you can actually earn some about 600% passive income just by holding Tesla stock or Amazon stock or other stocks out there as well. So anyway, let's get started with this week's video. It's going to be quite a ride, so let's just start with the important stuff first. So Auto token, this token I covered a few weeks ago, and it started with $350 price when I covered it, and now it's $7,000. So that's pretty much 20x on the capital. Completely insane, and some people are calling this the top already, but I don't think that's the case here, even with Auto. So if we take a look at DeFi Station, which basically just shows how much value is locked in Binance Smart Chain, you can see that the value locked in Binance Smart Chain has actually grown from $4 billion to now almost $5 billion just in the matter of 5 days. So even though this looks like it's flat, the value locked in Binance Smart Chain is growing still quite rapidly. And Auto Farm, when I covered it, it had about $26 million worth of value locked, and the value locked in Auto Farm has actually also gone 20x as the price. So for that reason, I don't think that Auto is necessarily overvalued, and I think it still has some potential. Would I buy Auto now? I would be a little bit hesitant to do it, but still I don't think this is massively overvalued in my opinion, just because the total value locked is so comparable to that price. So in my opinion, Auto Farm is still a good opportunity out there. Next, let's talk about the free airdrop that you can actually participate. It is called IDEX token, and this is actually quite an old platform, and it was basically running a layer 2 decentralized exchange on Ethereum, but now they are actually coming to Binance Smart Chain as well, and for that reason they are actually airdropping people who are using the Binance Smart Chain. If you want to get that free airdrop in IDEX token, that's how you can get it. So this thing here, this is going to be available until March 1st. And the only thing you pretty much have to do is register on the exchange, and you have to use the Binance Smart Chain to do it as well. So you can watch my video how to get started with Binance Smart Chain to basically make your account there and send some money over. And you don't have to make any big trades there, just simple like a $50 trade back and forth, so that you have actually made one single trade there, and they will be airdropping 1 million IDXB tokens to every trader who has made a trade on their platform. And the total value of that airdrop is about $80,000. So the more people participate and the less rewards everyone gets, but I think it's fair to share this opportunity. So I will put this link in the description box if you want to take a look at this, and you can watch my video how to get started with Binance Smart Chain to participate in this one as well. Anyway, that's it for the airdrop. Now let's talk about some of the news that happened last week. So first is America's oldest bank is going to support Bitcoin and cryptocurrency transfers and storage. So the bank, which is called BNY Mellon, is going to store and transfer Bitcoin and other digital currencies on their bank accounts. So that's pretty cool that we see more adoption from banks. Next, this you probably already knew. I don't know how you can avoid this news, but anyway, Tesla bought $1.5 billion worth of money, but that's not all sunshine and rainbows, because some people are speculating that the SEC might start an investigation because of the nature of the purchases. So Doug Davison, a partner of Linklaters, is saying here that it would not be surprising given the focus on the chief executive's tweets, so Elon Musk's tweets about Bitcoin price and recent dramatic market moves. So for the SEC to ask questions about the fact and the circumstances here is not surprising, basically. So that's what they're saying here, but some believe that the SEC will not find anything of concern by investigating Musk. And besides, I don't really think that they can do much about it anyway, because so many companies and so many corporations and banks are just incorporating the Bitcoin into their balance sheets, that if they start to fight against Elon Musk about this, I don't think they can win, and they will just be delaying the inevitable, in my opinion. So I don't think anything will come of this, but that's just one more thing they will have out there as well. And then Mastercard is bringing crypto onto its network as well, and this is again massive news. So this year, Mastercard will start supporting select cryptocurrencies directly on their network. So you can basically spend and use cryptocurrencies with your Mastercard. That's pretty much as I understand it. So their philosophy on cryptocurrencies is about choice, and they want to enable customers, merchants, and businesses to move to digital value, traditional or crypto, however they want. So that's what they want to allow people to do. And not all today's cryptocurrencies will be supported. They will be looking for cryptocurrencies that basically allow consumer protection, privacy, security, strict compliance protocols, must follow local laws and regulations in the regions. So XRP will probably not be in that list. People will want to use these digital assets for payments. So that's another reason to add this, that people actually want to spend those cryptocurrencies that will allow them. And currently, Mastercard, they have 89 blockchain patents, and they have an additional 285 blockchain patents pending worldwide as well. So that's what they currently have going on with Mastercard. Next, this was pretty funny. Uber will not buy Bitcoin, but would consider accepting it as payment. So they said they will not buy Bitcoin on February 11th. And if we take a look at the stock price let's go back to the 5-day chart here. If we take a look at the price on 11th February, you can see that the stock basically dropped about 5, 6, 7% from that news. So in my opinion, it just looks like investors and companies are looking for companies to actually buy Bitcoin and hold Bitcoin as a storage in their storages. So we'll see how things go, but I think this is just adds more pressure for companies to buy Bitcoin as well. And I think many reporters, shareholders will try to push companies to buy more Bitcoin. I'm sure they are at least asking almost every CEO out there right now if what is their stance on Bitcoin. And if this is the response, I think the CEOs have to bend the knee and actually buy some of that stuff. Next, Miami actually voted to study using Bitcoin for employee salaries and payments to City Hall. So they are doing a lot of things in Miami, but they basically want to be the tech hub of USA. So for that reason, they want to allow people to basically earn money in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as well. So that's pretty much their plan here. That's pretty good for adoption as well. Next, and this was quite interesting to me, Binance Labs is now backing a Polkadot ecosystem with 2.4 million investment in Plasm Network. So this token, I was looking closer to it. If you hold DOT in March, you can actually participate in this. I wouldn't call it an airdrop. It's sort of like a farming. So you have to lock your Polkadot for a period of time to earn these Plasm tokens, but I think this platform looks quite interesting. It's basically, Plasm is a leading parachain candidate on Polkadot, supporting Ethereum and layer 2 scaling solutions. So for this reason, I think this coin or this platform could be quite interesting as a bet in the future in March. So if you have some Polkadot, I would probably consider saving some of it for this Plasm farming, or I don't know how to call it, but if you hold DOT and you just stake it for a certain period of time, then you can get these Plasm tokens. Next, Grayscale is buying a lot more Bitcoin. They are buying more Ethereum, and just in the recent day, they actually went from 47,000 Bitcoin to 48.8 Bitcoin. So that's a pretty big investment just in the last day. So companies, institutional investors are still buying Bitcoin. And if we take a look at the on-chain analytics, basically looking at the Bitcoin reserves on exchanges, people still want to hold their Bitcoin rather than trade it. So this is good for the Bitcoin price as well. So more people are getting into Bitcoin. The price will probably go up as people are still not willing to start selling their Bitcoin. So that's pretty good. Next, let's talk about the Binance Smart Chain, because that's pretty much the biggest thing in the last 2 weeks. I think there will be other blockchains out there as well, like Matic. I actually invested in Matic from this today's dip. Matic was down about 40% from the all-time high, so I invested into Matic today. But I think there will be other ones. Cardano, for example, if they manage to launch the smart contracts and the Ethereum virtual machine on Cardano on March. I think they could be pretty nice. But for now, Binance Smart Chain is just draining the liquidity out of Ethereum, and they have this thing called Most Valuable Builder program, and this is pretty massive because they're basically giving over $1 million worth of money to rising DeFi protocols on the Binance Smart Chain. So this is one of the reasons why I don't think the crypto market is nowhere near its end yet. So I want to talk about this, and then I will talk about the how you can earn passive income with the Tesla stocks and so forth. Anyway, this consists of multiple phases. Phase 1 is basically registration phase, and they will be looking to rank projects from top 10 or 20 top 10 to top 20 projects. And on phase 2, they will look which projects have managed to grow the most, and each project, basically the top 20, will get $10,000 each. They will get a security quick scan from Certic, and top five projects will get a full security audit on their smart contracts from Certic. So this is pretty nice for the biggest platforms on Binance Smart Chain. And on phase 3, this is where they bring the big guns. On April, they will look at the projects that have most total value locked in their smart contracts. They will look at the liquidity, daily active users, established community, and they will look at the security audit results from Certic as well. And the top projects from that will get a seed funding up to $100,000. They will get liquidity support, so basically increasing the size of the liquidity pool by $2 million, and they will get a direct listing in the Binance Innovation Zone. So basically you can get voted to be listed on Binance exchange as well. So by April, the top projects will probably be listed on the Binance exchange as well, which usually boosts the price quite a bit for all the projects that get a Binance listing. Usually the pumps for prices are about 50 to even 100% when they are listed on Binance. So by April, the top projects on the Binance Smart Chain will get listed on Binance, I think so. So for these reasons, I'm still quite bullish on the Binance Smart Chain because more projects want to integrate and come over to Binance Smart Chain. I forgot to add in this video, but I saw Value DeFi is coming to Binance Smart Chain as well as Harvest Finance was coming to Binance Smart Chain as well. I forgot to add the tweets here, but anyway, those are coming to Binance Smart Chain, and many other protocols want to come here because of this competition and because so much liquidity is entering Binance Smart Chain as well. So the growth rate is pretty impressive. So that's basically going on there. And one thing I want to show from here is if you take a look at the leaderboard, the top five projects currently are this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Unfortunately, you don't have the names for these, but when I was looking at it, basically the first, this one was PancakeSwap, this one was PancakeSwap, this one was PancakeSwap, and this one was PancakeSwap. But this third one, if we take a look at it, you can see that this one is actually AutoFarm. So there you go. AutoFarm will probably get listed, and they will get direct financial support from Binance if they are performing as well as they have. So currently AutoFarm is number 3 in terms of total value locked with $600 million worth of value locked. So I believe that AutoFarm will be probably one of the top projects in that contest. And I think they will get the Binance listing by April as well. So for that reason, like I told you in the beginning, I do believe that the Auto token will have quite a good chance to succeed. But in my opinion, the real juice and meat are also these other protocols out there. So I think eCryptos, that's one token that I currently hold and I farm on this platform. But one of my favorites is something called $, and I also explained it in my video about the Binance Smart Chain projects. So pretty much these 3, AutoFarm, eCryptos, and $, are the platforms that I'm currently invested in. There may be some other ones that I saw people talking about. Jet Fuel, Pancake Bunny, I wasn't too impressed with them. Bakery Swap was quite interesting, but I don't know, they have been quite slow to get more capital into their platform as well. I saw some other ones, but for me, for now, at least at the time of making this video, I'm currently only on BDollar, Acryptos, and AutoFarm. I think these three have really good potential, and I found they are quite solid as well. So those are the protocols that I want to focus on Binance Smart Chain for now. And finally, let's talk about one more thing, which is the last thing, which is how you can actually earn passive income on Tesla. And again, I have to show you that you can do it on the AutoFarm platform. So if you take a look at these pools and you search for Tesla, you can see that if you provide UST and mTSLA liquidity, you can get 600% annual interest passively. So UST, what is that? It's just a stable coin issued by Terra Finance. And mTSLA is a synthetic Tesla stock. So it doesn't really affect the Tesla price if you buy the mTSLA stock, but it follows the price of Tesla stock. And if you provide liquidity for this trading pair on through AutoFarm, you can actually just click here and provide the liquidity on PancakeSwap. But if you stake the liquidity pool tokens on AutoFarm, then you can automatically compound the interest to get the highest possible APY on that. And you can do the same thing here with Amazon stock, Google, and Netflix stocks as well. And the APY is pretty nice for these. You will suffer from something called impermanent loss and other things regarding providing liquidity, but this is basically the opportunity here. So what is mTSLA and so forth? They are basically just tokens issued by Mirror.finance. So Mirror, they are basically bringing traditional assets to blockchain, synthetic assets, I should say. And you can just launch the web app here. And if you take a look at the web app, you can see that the total value locked in Mirror.finance is about $433 million. And if we take a look at Tesla here, you can see one thing, which is that they have a liquidity here of $13 million. So $13 million worth of capital is currently locked in that Tesla stock through this method here. But the issue with this method currently, in my opinion, not just my opinion, but if you take a look at the real price of Tesla, which is about $817, you have to pay a lot of premium, almost $100 premium for that stock. So I don't know how they're going to address this, but I don't think this is pretty good. But I just wanted to show that this opportunity is here. And this is another reason why I think the crypto markets will go forward, because SEC or any governmental body cannot really block these transactions from happening. And as these get smarter, I think people will want to transact 24/7 without limitations than to actually transact over at a centralized body with restrictions and only 5 days a week, 8 hours per day. So I think people will want to still use blockchain for that, especially if you are if your stock market, you don't really have a good stock market or financial systems like in Africa. So I think this kind of technology will just become more and more popular as time goes on, and blockchain is just here to stay, and it is taking over the financial system one step at a time. And that's pretty much what we're seeing all across the board. Everybody is interested in crypto, and almost every company wants to incorporate the blockchain or crypto in somehow, just from the peer pressure or from the technology that they offer. So that's basically the last opportunity that I wanted to highlight in this video as well. Mirror, let's talk about the price of Mirror as well. So as you can see, the total value locked is 400 million. But if we take a look at the price of Mirror, it says here that they have a market cap of $144 million. So if more synthetic assets are entering the Mirror protocol, I think the Mirror price actually has quite a good upside as well. And if we take a look at the chart here of Mirror, you can see the price is actually pretty low right now. So in my opinion, this could be a solid pick as well, just if you want to earn some money through speculation as well. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this video. A lot of information, again, I know. If you don't still understand how to use the Binance Smart Chain, you can watch my previous videos. I will link them here and somewhere in the description as well for you to look at as well. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Consider subscribing, and I will see you on the next video.